welcome back to Miss Mason's online second grade classroom. So last time we were talking about the 4 basic nutrients that your body needs to grow big and strong. What were those nutrients? They were water, carbohydrates, protein, and just a little tiny bit of fats. We also learned about 2 other important things that your body needs in order to stay healthy. What were they? They were vitamins and minerals. So today we're going to look at all of these nutrients and how we can make a healthy diet for ourselves and create healthy plates for each meal. So right now I want you to close your eyes and imagine that you're going to a grocery store that is fully stocked. What aisle is your favorite aisle to go to? What's in that aisle? What types of food? Today, we're going to learn about which aisles we should actually be spending the most time in when we go to the grocery store. So we'll have to see if your favorite aisle is the right aisle to keep us healthy. So if you are following along with us at home, we are on page 106. Remember, only the stories have the page numbers. Get the photo set up for us. Again, we're on page 106. If you could eat whatever you wanted, what would you choose? Would it be a breakfast meal of cereal, orange juice, and toast? Would it be pancakes loaded with butter and syrup with a side of bacon or sausage? Perhaps you'd choose a juicy hamburger with french fries and slaw. What about a pizza or shrimp lo mein? Maybe your favorite enchiladas or slavankas. Or would you choose a fish taco and tomato soup? You each have different favorites, I'm sure. What is your favorite food? Miss Mason's favorite food is a bowl full of spaghetti. Hopefully, as you learn more about nutrition and the nutrients your body needs, you will begin to think more about what you eat, making wise choices so that you can maintain a healthy body throughout your life. Providing the body with nutrients it needs is an essential part of staying healthy, or a necessary part. Have you ever heard someone say that variety is the spice of life? That usually means that you should spend your time doing a lot of different things, but it holds true for your diet as well. You've learned that the body needs a variety or a range of different things, so it needs a variety of nutrients that come from a variety of foods. Your body makes most of its building blocks from protein and carbohydrates, but it needs fats and a lot of water too. And don't forget about the vitamins and minerals. They're nutrients too. The best way to make sure you are getting enough of the nutrients you need is to eat a well-balanced diet. What do you suppose that means? Well, for one thing, it doesn't mean that you have to give up your favorite foods, even if they might not be the healthiest ones on the planet. Just don't eat pizza or fried chicken at every meal. My dad used to say, eat in moderation. He meant that I shouldn't eat too much or too little of any one thing. I love chocolate chip cookies so much that I could easily eat a whole batch. But I had to learn to eat slowly and be satisfied with just 1 or 2. Balancing your diet with lots of foods is important. Think about all the different nutrients your body needs. These nutrients come from a variety of foods. A well-balanced diet includes grains, fruits, vegetables, dairy, meats, and fish, and fats. Do you remember which one of the 4 basic nutrients is contained in grains? Is it carbohydrates or fats? right, it's the carbohydrates. Grains also contain small amounts of protein and fats, but carbohydrates make up one of the largest amounts of nutrients in grain. There is a lot of variety when it comes from choosing a grain for dinner. Grains include rice, pasta, bread, and cereal. Think of all the many types of pasta alone: spaghetti, macaroni, penne, and rigatoni. The list goes on and on. If you have a choice between brown rice and white rice, brown rice contains more nutrients. The same is true for breads. Whole wheat bread is better for you than white bread. When choosing a cereal, find one that isn't loaded with tons of extra sugar. I just read that part. You learn that your body needs energy, and most of its energy comes from carbohydrates. That's because the body breaks down large carbohydrates like the starch in potatoes or spaghetti into smaller carbohydrates like sugar, which contains a lot of energy that the body can use. Table sugar comes from the roots and the stems of plants, like sugar beets and sugar cane, and will give you an instant energy. But the kind of sugar found in potatoes and pasta are much better for you than digging into the sugar bowl or reaching for a candy bar. Both give you energy, but candy gives you a quick burst of energy that is soon gone, whereas the energy in potatoes and pasta lasts much longer because it is released into your body much more slowly. If you're hungry, a baked potato will satisfy your hunger much longer than a handful of chocolate candy. What other foods are rich in carbohydrates? Yes, fruits and vegetables. So apples, bananas, carrots, and broccoli. They all provide your body with energy, just like grains. The natural breakdown of sugar from the fresh piece of fruit is far better for you than a hot fudge sundae. Choose a naturally sweet tasting beet or an ear of sweet corn over eating a teaspoon of sugar from the sugar bowl. Next time you go to the grocery store, scan or look quickly around the produce section for some fruits and vegetables that you may not have tried before. Have you ever tried a kiwi fruit? Remember, variety is the spice of life. So this is what a kiwi would look like. In the other lesson, on the digestive system, you learned that the body was not able to process some foods, and so they leave the body as waste. Fiber, a very important carbohydrate, is one kind of waste. Fiber is the part of a plant that your body can't digest or absorb. Since your body cannot digest it, fiber is not a nutrient. But a good diet should include lots of fiber to help keep things moving along the digestive tract. Oranges, pears, berries, peas, and nuts will give you all the fiber that you need. Meat, eggs, fish, and dairy are all good sources of protein, and they are all animal products. Some people are vegetarians, meaning they do not eat meat. And some people are vegans, like Miss Mason, meaning they do not eat or use any animal products such as eggs, cheese, milk, or meat. We know how important protein is for the growth and repair of our bodies. So are there other ways for vegetarians or vegans to get the protein they need? Well, yes, of course. Certain combinations of grains, corns, and beans contain all the protein that your body needs. Good combinations include beans and brown rice, hummus and pita bread, or lentils with a green salad. Nuts are rich in protein too, as well as soybean products like tofu and soy milk. Yogurt is another good source of protein. Just limit the sweetened flavored varieties because of the added sugar. let's not forget the fats in your well-balanced diet as well. Meat and dairy products contain lots of fat, and butter and oils are nearly 100% fat. They are the backup energy source when your body needs a boost. But most of the fat you need is already stored in your body. Each day, you only need the amount of fat contained in about 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to keep your body healthy. So that would be the size of a spoon. So 1 little tiny spoonful. Many of us eat much more fat than that. Fat is a little like sugar. It contains important nutrients, but they are very few compared to the other foods. Foods rich in vitamins, like fresh fruit and vegetables, are much better choices than greasy fried foods made with lots of fat. Too much fat can make you overweight and can damage your heart and your blood. Have you ever heard that breakfast is the most important meal of the day? Do you know why? The word breakfast means to break the fast. When you fast, you're not eating. So every night when you sleep, you are fasting. That's a long time to go without food. Both your body and your brain need to be recharged in the morning. So you need to break the fast with breakfast. Without food, you may feel tired and grumpy because you don't have all the energy you need to get things going in the morning. You may stumble over math problems, thinking 5 plus 7 equals 20, or skip over a line in your reader so that your sentences are all mumbo jumbo. Think about starting every day with some healthy proteins and carbohydrates so that both your body and your brain are ready to do their best. Generally speaking, the fresher the food, the better it is for you. That's why it makes sense to spend more time in the produce aisle of the grocery store instead of stocking up on packaged foods like potato chips, canned spaghetti, and frozen chicken nuggets. These processed foods often have a lot of added salts and sugar and are stripped of the vitamins and minerals that your body needs. So what aisle do you think you should be spending the most time in? Yeah, the produce or the fruit and vegetable aisles. If you do not choose packaged foods, or if you do choose packaged foods, make a habit of checking the label on the outside wrapper before adding them to your cart. Food labels will tell how big a serving is, which essential nutrients are provided, and the quantities of each nutrient per serving. It is important to limit the amount of food eaten that is high in sodium, sugar, or fat. Check out the label from a can of soda. Did you know that there are 10 teaspoons of sugar in 1 soda? So that would be 10 spoonfuls. Soda has no nutritional value, can cause tooth decay, and put on unhealthy pounds. What would be a better choice of beverage, something to drink? Yeah, water is always the best choice. But milk and fruit juices contain some vitamins and minerals, so they are good choices too, in a small amount. The next time you go to the grocery store, look in your grocery cart and see if the foods that you have chosen are all part of a well-balanced diet. Remember to eat a variety of foods with more fruits and vegetables than anything else. Next time you eat a big plate of macaroni and cheese, think about adding twice as many dark leafy greens to your plate. So, where should we be spending most of our time in the grocery store? Yeah, we should be spending most of our time in the produce aisle, looking at the fresh fruits and vegetables. Which one are better, fresh food, like the fruits and veggies, or processed food, like the frozen chicken nuggets or cans of SpaghettiOs? Yeah, the fresh food are better for you. Why? Because they contain all the vitamins and nutrients, well, not all, but some that your body would need, where in the canned food or the processed food, a lot of those nutrients and minerals are taken away, so your body is not able to get them. So, for today's work, you are working on just one page today, and it says, what does it mean to have a well-balanced diet? So how do you know that your diet is well-balanced? If you need help, make sure you can go back and rewind. When you're writing your answer, make sure you're crossing off the question words, what does, and then restating. To have a well-balanced diet means. Then you have your vocab match. Your words today are moderation, scan, and variety. On the bottom, you get to be creative. It says create 3 meals that would equal a well-balanced diet. So you have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So you can think of some of your favorite meals, and you can draw or write them in the boxes below. And this is the question that I want you to send to Miss Mason for a Grow Our Team Point today, your 3 meals. So I want to make sure that you are creating a well-balanced diet, which means you're getting a variety and making sure that you're getting all of those nutrients that you would need. Well, make sure that you text that picture to Miss Mason so that you can get your Grow Our Team Point. You're liking our videos and subscribing to our channel so that you don't miss any video. I'm going to go cook myself up a healthy, well-balanced meal now.